Hello and welcome to another episode of Daily English Learning with Nour. Have you ever walked into a store or sat at a restaurant and didn't know what to say in English? Don't worry. Today, I'll give you 50 essential English phrases for shopping and ordering food so you'll always feel confident and natural. Hi friends! Welcome back to Daily English Learning with Nour. Today's episode is all about shopping and ordering food, phrases that will make your English sound smooth and polite in real life. So, repeat after me and let's practice together. 1. Browsing and looking around. Phrases 1 to 10. I'm just looking. Situation. You walk into a clothing store and the shop assistant asks, "Can I help you find something?" You smile and say, "Thanks, I'm just looking." I'm just browsing. Situation. You're at a bookstore. The staff asks, "Are you looking for a particular book?" You reply, "I'm just browsing, thank you." I'm good, thanks. Situation. A supermarket employee asks, "Do you need a basket?" You politely say, "I'm good, thanks." Just window shopping. Situation. Your friend asks, "Are you buying anything today?" You laugh and reply, "No, just window shopping." Do you have this in? Situation. You find a shirt you like, but it's not your size. You ask the assistant, "Do you have this in medium?" Where can I find? Situation. At a big supermarket, you're lost. You ask a worker, "Excuse me, where can I find the dairy section?" Do you carry? Situation. You want organic honey. You ask the shop assistant, "Do you carry organic honey?" Is this on sale? Situation. You pick up a nice jacket but want to check the price. You ask, "Excuse me, is this jacket on sale?" Can I try this on? Situation. At a shoe shop, you find sneakers you like. You ask, "Can I try this on?" The assistant shows you to the fitting area. I'll take it. Situation. You finally find the perfect dress. At the counter, you say, "I'll take it." Section 2. Size, style, and deciding. Phrases 11-20. Now, friends, let's move on to size, style, and deciding. Sometimes you find something you like, but it's not the right color or size, or maybe you just can't decide yet. These 10 phrases will help you sound natural when asking for different sizes, colors, or when you're thinking about your choice. Let's practice together. Does this come in another color? Situation. You like a shirt but want a different color. You ask the assistant, "Does this come in another color?" Do you have a fitting room? Situation. At a clothing store, you pick a dress and ask, "Excuse me, do you have a fitting room?" Could you check in the back? Situation. The shoes you want are not on the shelf. You ask the shop assistant, "Could you check in the back if you have size 8? This doesn't fit. Situation. You try on a jacket, but it's too tight. You tell the assistant, "This doesn't fit." Do you have this in a larger size? Situation. You try a t-shirt that's too small. You ask, "Do you have this in a larger size?" Do you have this in a smaller size? Situation. You try on shoes that are too big. You ask, "Do you have this in a smaller size?" Is this the latest model? Situation. You're buying a phone and want the newest version. You ask, "Excuse me, is this the latest model?" Can you recommend something similar? Situation. You like a bag, but it's out of stock. You ask the assistant, "Can you recommend something similar?" I'll think about it. Situation. You're unsure about buying a jacket. You politely tell the assistant, "Thanks, I'll think about it. Can you hold this for me? Situation. You want to continue shopping before buying. You ask the assistant, can you hold this for me while I check other items? Section 3. Ordering food like a native. Phrases 21-30. Okay, now it's time to eat. In this section, we'll practice ordering food like a native. Whether you're at a restaurant, cafe, or fast food place, these 10 phrases will make your English sound smooth, polite, and natural when ordering your meal. Ready? Let's go through them one by one. Could I see the menu? Situation. You sit at a restaurant and want to know what to order. You politely ask the waiter, could I see the menu, please? What do you recommend? Situation. You are unsure what to order. You ask the waiter, what do you recommend today? I'll have. Situation. You know what you want. You tell the waiter, I'll have a cappuccino, please. Can I get? Situation. Ordering food at a cafe. You say, can I get the chicken sandwich? What's good here? Situation. You're visiting a new restaurant and want suggestions. You ask the server, hi, what's good here? Make it a large. Situation. You want a bigger portion of a meal or drink. You tell the cashier, can I have a coffee? Make it a large, please. Hold the onions. Situation. You don't want onions in your sandwich or burger. You say, I'll take the burger, hold the onions, please. Could I have the same? Situation. Your friend ordered something you want too. You tell the waiter, could I have the same, please? Can I get this to go? Can I take this away? Situation. You want your food as takeout. You ask the cashier, can I get this to go, please? Could I have some water, please? Situation. You're at a restaurant and want water. You politely ask the waiter, could I have some water, please? Section 4. Payment and service. Phrases 31-40. Great job so far, friends! Next, let's talk about payment and service. This is what you'll say when it's time to pay, ask for the bill, or check if you can use your card. These 10 phrases are super useful for everyday shopping and dining situations. So, let's practice them together. How much do I owe? Situation. You're at a cafe or shop and want to know the total cost. You ask the cashier, hi, how much do I owe? Can I pay with card? Situation. You want to pay by credit or debit card. You ask the cashier, can I pay with card? Do you accept cash only? Situation. You're not sure if the store or restaurant takes cards. You ask, do you accept cash only? Could I get a receipt? Situation. You want proof of payment. You ask the cashier, could I get a receipt, please? Keep the change. Situation. You're leaving a tip or don't need exact change back. You say, here's $20 for a $17 bill. Keep the change. Check, please. Bill, please. Situation. You've finished your meal and want to pay. You ask the waiter, check, please. Can we split the check? Situation. Dining with friends and each person wants to pay their share. You ask the waiter, can we split the check, please? That's it for me. Situation. You finished ordering or eating and want nothing more. You say, that's it for me, thanks. It's on me. Situation. You want to pay for everyone at the table. You say, don't worry, it's on me. Can I get a bag? Situation. You're at the store checkout and need a bag for your items. You ask, can I get a bag, please? Section 5. Try these extra useful 10 phrases, phrases 41 through 50. And finally, friends, our last part, extra useful phrases. These 10 expressions are your bonus phrases, things you'll often hear or need when returning items, asking for discounts, or checking delivery options. They'll make your English sound complete and professional in any shopping situation. Let's go through them now. Excuse me, where's the checkout? Situation. You finished shopping and want to pay. You ask a staff member, "Excuse me, where's the checkout?" Do you have a loyalty card? Situation. You want to earn points or get discounts. You ask at the counter, "Do you have a loyalty card?" Can I return this? Situation. You bought something but want to return it. You ask the shop assistant, "Hi, can I return this?" What's your return policy? Situation. Before buying, you want to know if returns are allowed. You ask, "Excuse me, what's your return policy?" Do you offer delivery? Situation. You want your purchase delivered to your home. You ask, "Do you offer delivery for this item?" Can I pay in installments? Situation. You want to split a big payment over time. You ask, "Can I pay in installments?" Is there a warranty? Situation. Buying electronics or appliances, you check for protection. You ask, "Is there a warranty for this product?" Do you have a discount for students? Situation. You have a student ID and want a discount. You ask, "Do you have a discount for students?" That's too expensive for me. Situation. The price is higher than you expected. You politely say, "Thanks, but that's too expensive for me." Thanks, I'm just comparing prices. Situation. You're browsing different stores and don't want to buy yet. You say, "Thanks, I'm just comparing prices." That's it for today's lesson. Now you know 50 essential English phrases for shopping and ordering food, from browsing and choosing to ordering meals and even paying politely. Practice these phrases out loud, and next time you shop or order, you'll sound confident like a native speaker. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share so more friends can learn with us. See you in the next episode, and remember, practice a little every day.